those endless mysteries. This week, the Beast of Bray Road. With a rash of sightings in the late 1980s and early 1990s that said to describe a wolf-like creature that walks and runs like a human. It stands 3.5 foot to 4 foot tall at the shoulders when on all fours, and over 7 foot tall when walking on 2 legs, while having dark brown and gray fur. It's said to be a very intelligent creature. It has even been described as a bear with a dog's head, or a Bigfoot-type creature with a dog's head. And yes, the werewolf has been the most likened to creature that has been described. With all these sightings coming in, it prompted a local newspaper, the Walworth County Weekly, to cover the story of this beast. They assigned Linda Godfrey to the story. Godfrey was initially very skeptical, but the more she began to look into the sightings, the more she became convinced that there might be something to them. The more witnesses she interviewed, the more the witnesses described the same thing. They became very convincing to her over time, with Godfrey's series of articles later becoming a book titled The Beast of Bray Road, Telling Wisconsin's Werewolf. The sighting started back in 1938 from what I can tell. The sightings just here and there over the years until 1989 when a rash of sightings broke out, with reports becoming more common, sometimes only days apart. The creature isn't bound to Bray Road, though. There have been sightings in many counties now, such as Jefferson and Racine, as well as Walworth. Now, some people believe that the beast is a werewolf, with others thinking it's a Bigfoot-type creature. Well, there are those that believe that the beast is just an unknown species. But until a specimen is found, we will never know. The skeptics think people have just seen a wolf or a bear and got so scared that they think they have seen something that doesn't exist. I guess that would be possible if it was just a sighting by 1 or 2 people. But it's not. It's been seen by hundreds now. So what do you think? Leave me a comment down below and hit the subscribe button so you can keep up with our latest videos. There are numerous Native American reports of sightings of a werewolf-like creature dating back hundreds of years in this part of the country. But as far as I can tell in the modern age, the beast was first reported in 1936 by Mark Shackelman. Shackelman worked at St. Coletta Convent as a night security guard. Now he was driving his way home after a long night of work as he hit a stretch of road just east of Jefferson County when he noticed movement near a Native American burial mound to the west of the road. As he slowed down his car to get a better look at what was moving, he could see a shadowy figure standing near the burial mound. He realized that the figure looked huge. As Shackelman pulled his car off the side of the road to get a better look at what he was seeing, looking at something he put well over 7 feet tall. He couldn't tell what it was, so he tried to get even closer. That's when he noticed that the creature, or whatever it was, seemed to be digging into the burial mound, searching for something. Now that's when he was hit by a strange rotten smell that just engulfed him. The encounter became too much for Shuffleman as he climbed back into his car and sped away. Now, after a few days of searching his thoughts of what he had seen, Shuffleman decided to return to the site to search for any evidence of the creature. But as he returned to the burial site, he noticed that the creature was still there, roaming around the site. So he decided he was going to get a little closer this time. As he moved closer, he could see that it had a body of a human, but with the head of a wolf. Now its hands and feet looked human, but with the digits looking to be kind of twisted and deformed. He said the creature wasn't able to talk, that it only grunted at him. He said that the creature just stood and stared at him while grunting. Shuffleman bravely stared down the creature for a couple of minutes, which seemed a lot longer at the time. The creature just ran back off into the woods. That's about all I found of the 1936 sighting. Now in 1964, there was another sighting at the same burial mounds, which described the same kind of creature, one of a humanoid body, but with the head of a wolf. The next sighting jumps all the way up to 1972, when a woman reported seeing the creature outside of her house. The woman is said to have been terrified of the creature getting into their house and harming her family. Now let's go over some of the more famous sightings, the Bray Road sightings. Doris Gibson was traveling down Bray Road on October 31st in 1989 when she heard something strike the side of her car. She pulled over to check out the damage to the side of her car. The car seemed to be in good shape, so Gibson decided to walk around and see if she could see a dead animal or whatever it was that she hit with her car. When she noticed a very large animal about 50 feet away charging right at her, Gibson jumped back into her car and sped off. She didn't get very far away when all of a sudden the creature landed on the back half of her car. Luckily, the creature fell off due to the speed of the vehicle. Now, when she arrived home terrified, she called one of her neighbors to tell them about what happened to her. With her neighbor there, they went out to examine the car. What they found was shocking to them both. The car had large gashes and rips to the bodywork around the trunk area. This encounter sparked off a rash of sightings. This time it only took a few weeks for the next sighting to happen, when a 24-year-old woman reported a sighting. She was also traveling down Bray Road when this happened, as she noticed a strange animal crouching down at the side of the road. She slowed down to get a better look at the animal and was horrified at what she was observing. The beast was covered in brownish gray hair. It also had long fangs protruding from its mouth. Its head looked like a wolf's head, with the ears being large and pointed. She also claimed that the creature was very muscular. She sped off heading straight home where she told her mother what she had seen. A few days later, her and her mom contacted Linda Godfrey about the incident. With sightings of the Beast of Bray Road in Wisconsin and of the Michigan Dogman in Michigan, then the red-eyed werewolves of Pennsylvania, the werewolves of Ohio. Could the werewolf phenomenon be coming your way next? Could be. So stay safe out there and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button down below. And thanks for watching those endless mysteries.